Down, 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 down. Are you ready for a good time? It's no surprise that SmackDown changed their theme song from AC/DC and Are You Ready for a Good Time? Because it has been a long ass time since this show gave us any good times. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. And speaking of times, it's that time again for your WWE SmackDown review. And it's actually going to be a review, not a recap, because we watched the show. Yes, we had the displeasure of watching the show. Go out, work the night shift. You think that's bad? 10 hours of hell? No, the real hell begins when you put on the 2 hours of the blue brand. And speaking of the theme song, speaking of music, it is no surprise that they went with this like rap song, if you can even call it rap, but I'm not surprised they went with the whole Nicki Minaj 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm surprised she actually counted 5, 6, 7, 8, because I didn't think she had the capacity to actually get to 8. But it's no surprise that they went with a rap song, because rap rhymes with crap, and that's exactly what WWE is. But here, there's some good rappers, just not the rappers that are doing these shows. You've got Fane, and some illiterate bitch, man, that can barely count to 8. I mean, but she can shake her ass. I mean, who cares? Who fucking cares? But the guy can smoke a cigar inside Raw and say Fiend 20 times in a row. Shite.
It is shite.
What? No, but there's no coincidence, right? That when wrestling was good, we had good themes. And see that period where SmackDown, when it moved to Fox, and it was like considered to be, it was like acceptable. That's when they had that good theme song.
Yeah. No, totally. But now, who the fuck would want to be associated with this? I mean this for...
Well, they can't ask... They can't... The theme song at the start of the show can't possibly ask you, are you ready for a good time, when they're going to serve up 2 hours of this shit?
No, I mean this all my heart. I hate this. I fucking detest it.
Nah, but
I have disdain in my heart for this shit.
AC/DC coming on at the start of this show in the intro, and you hear the lyrics, are you ready for a good time? That would be like a barmaid, you know, handing you over a pint of bleach and saying, oh, you ready for a good night? Oh, obviously not, because if you drink that, you're going to be fucked. And if you watch this, you ain't having a good time.
You're fucked watching this. Honestly, it's the worst thing on TV. I'm sick of talking about it. Vince Russo, shout out to Vince Russo and the Mac Davis, right?
I only know the guy for like 2 minutes, but
he's fucking...
better than Big Jim.
A good intro, by the way. They reviewed SmackDown for the last ever time.
I think he can do an intro for us.
I know. Russo also reviewed Raw for the last ever time, so it looks like Vince Russo's done reviewing modern wrestling.
But Russo says he was going to retire when he was 60. We've got a long way to go.
Oh, hold on. Well, Russo's, 64?
Yeah, but he wanted the money, so he delayed it for a couple of years.
I don't fucking blame him.
Honestly, what age you retire on it?
I'd retire the day. I would. I'm only here because of you.
Why don't you retire at the age of your favourite wrestler? Chris Benoit. So that gives you what?
He was
39 when he died, I think.
38.
38?
Aye, 38.
So you need to commit to watching this for another 13 years. Is that fair?
No.
No?
Could Benoit not have done it in fucking 94 then? I mean, or 95, one of those dates. The Horseman. But I'm done. No,
you're not done, you're here.
I'm seeing people review this show and in their house, that prick who
JD from New
drives
York.
his fake car to the fake bar to talk about some fake fucking wrestling, and his thumbnail is Eli Dragunov is open for business. What's open for business is arsehole. I mean, no, seriously, what's open?
Well,
he's open for business.
I mean,
See, when John Cena did a US Open Challenge a decade ago, it worked. Want to know why it worked? Because it's Jan. No one gives a fuck about Eli Dragunov. See, when Cena... No, the whole point of it working with Cena is, fuck, you're getting Cena every week, defending against a new opponent. It's John Cena in a match every week. Open challenges only work when the person who's dishing out the open challenge is good.
Yeah, we don't want to see Eli Dragunov every week.
Or Sami Zayn.
So them doing an open challenge every week is fucking irrelevant. That's, it's not giving you something good. That's like saying, you're getting punched in the face every week. Aye, great. That's not a good deal. It's bullshit.
Yeah, honestly, man. It's tragic. Eli Dragunov, I can't stand the guy. You look at this show, it is so devoid of star power. I mean, I say star, it's devoid of fucking mid-carders. I can't even believe I'm saying that. Like, Cody Rhodes is an absolute jobber, but he is the world champion, and then you've got Drew McIntyre. Who else is there?
The only thing big about this show is the fact that Jimmy Uso, for some reason, is putting big at the beginning of his name.
Guys, this is Wrestling 2025. Jimmy Uso has just main evented Raw and now SmackDown the same week. I rest my case.
That used to be reserved for the Austins of the world, the Rocks of the world, the Takers of the world.
Think of the guys that main evented both shows in the late 90s and early 2000s when the roster was just the one roster.
Surely Jimmy Uso would have to be the worst person to main event Raw and SmackDown in the same week. I can't think of everybody that's done it, but he would have to be the worst.
Yeah, no, he'd have to be. No, he would have to be. I don't think. Yeah.
I would imagine there's not. I would actually imagine though that there's not that many bad people that have actually done it. I would have to assume that most of the people that have main evented Raw and SmackDown in the same week would be at least decent.
Like Jacob Fatu gets battered and what Jimmy Uso cares all of a sudden. Oh, it wasn't the talcum powder. Brothers, it was you, Drew. It was the Iron Brew guy. You know, it's like, no, fuck off. I'm not having this. I refuse to accept Jimmy Uso as I mean, Jimmy, and then that bastard. What do you call him, Corey Graves? Oh, Jimmy, reach deep. You're a former Mania main eventer. Fuck off. I'm not what?
Night one doesn't count, buddy. Right, so we start the show. Cody Rhodes runs into Big Jim backstage. Jimmy thanks Cody for having Jacob's back last week. Then Jimmy says he's here to talk to Nick Aldis. Cody then asks him...
Is Jimmy Uso the focal... No, Jimmy Uso was the focal point of Raw. Now he's the focal point of SmackDown.
Cody asks Jimmy, is everything good with you and your brother? And Jimmy's like, no, I'm pissed. And Cody understands where he's coming from. Yeah, I've also got a brother in the business, and he was pretty gay. He used to dress up in black and gold, and he tried to pump Booker T in the ass. 5 times. 5 times. But yeah, no, Cody just being an instance. Oh, I had a brother too. Yeah, but you know what? Dustin Rhodes... How can Jimmy and Cody be world champion and Dustin Rhodes never was?
Jay, you know what? Here.
The Goldust character is superior to Cody and the Usos combined times 10.
Fucking Black Ray, fat as fuck Black Ray with a cage, with a fat fuck rat is somehow better than the guy that's the quarterback. Work at it. See Patrick Mahomes, is Patrick Mahomes worse than some guy on the streets of Kansas City carrying a fucking rat about in a cage? Because that's what Cody's worse than. How's that happen?
I'm surprised TNA never had like Black Rain like bite the head of the rat off or something, like, you know, fucking Ozzy Osbourne style or something. Anyway,
that'd be entertaining.
I'm going off the rails of the crazy train. SmackDown makes me go off the rails. Right, so that's it. Jimmy appreciates basically fucking. I was waiting on Big Jim and Cody to start making out backstage. Bunch of fags, man. Oh, I can understand you. Oh, I've got a brother too. Oh, it's okay. Oh, thanks for having Jacob's back. Oh, thanks for having my back. Oh, Drew could be here tonight. Let's team up against him. Oh, I'll take your back tonight. Bend over, Cody. Fuck off. I'll show you why they call me Big Jim. Bend over, bitch. I mean, it's just a shite. There's no masculinity here, man. When did Austin and Rock ever, like, fucking beg and cow? No, but, like, see back in the day, see when someone that was, like, masculine, right, actually thanked someone, if they ever did, it was rare, but see when they did, it was like a nod of approval, like, I respect you, you know. No, but it was like, see if somebody helped Taker would kind of just like look them in the eye and give them that look and maybe give a wee, a wee slight nod, adjust the bandana, and give them a wee nod before riding off on his bike.
We're watching,
and that was like a sign of, here, I respect you. You're a real man.
See in the summer of 2003, you've got a bit going on like that with Kurt Angle and Brock, right? But they've incorporated comedy into it, which is fine.
And that suits Kurt Angle's character.
Yes, and there is nothing.
There's no comedy here. There's nothing.
The only thing funny is how bad it is.
The ratings are pretty funny. Like that's it. Where's the comedy characters in wrestling?
What emotion?
I mean, there's only supposed to be one R-Truth, and there's nothing funny about it.
What emotion?
Guy's a tard.
What emotion? Yo, that's actually such a valid point, by the way. Where is the comedy?
There's none.
Wrestling?
There's none.
No, I mean, there's nothing in wrestling. No,
R-Truth is like the only guy that's supposed to give you like comic relief.
I'm not even taking the piss.
He's not had a funny moment in like 10 years.
See, when wrestling was good, I would say there was a bit of comedy, borderline in 90 odd % of the promos.
Yeah, even Lance Storm, who's like the most boring guy ever, that pretty much every week his scenes and matches and vignettes and segments are all comedy.
Yeah,
because he's getting the piss.
There's nothing. Honestly, there's nothing now. It's tragic. It is actually fucking tragic how bad it is.
Yeah,
like there's nothing.
Anyway, Cody Rhodes comes out and he says, "So, Tempe, Arizona, what do you want to talk about?"
I actually hate this guy.
We can talk about my opponent at Saturday night's main event. And then McIntyre, he says he felt a little bit out of pocket last week. What he did was uncharacteristic of him. I took this title and I smacked it up the head of Drew McIntyre.
No, what was uncharacteristic is he actually had
defended the title.
He had a defence.
Drew then came out and said he doesn't give a shit about his apologies and his excuses. Drew made it clear that he didn't attack Jacob Fatu. Cody's like, enough. I don't care. Let's start this week like we finished last week. Let's fight. I mean, that's all this show is. Vince Russo's right. He said this is just 2 hours of fighting. And that is pretty much what it is, isn't it? It's 2 hours of fucking fake fighting with fake security guards coming out attempting to break up a fake fight. That's it. You get your fake brawls. When you have promos with words that mean nothing. Your promos, I mean, the dialogue shite. There's nothing. There's no comedic value. There's nothing entertaining. It's all these like generic, bland promos that end in a brawl, in a fake fight for security to come out and interrupt it. And then you go to the next match and it's just a fake fight. And then you go to the next vignette, which will end in a fake fight, whether it be a promo turning into a brawl or a backstage attack. It's just like 2 hours of fucking jabrones fake fighting.
No, you're buying on the money. That's all. It's just there's like zero. There's basically no fucking. There's no levels to it. There's no depth to it. There's no context to it. It's just a bunch of guys and now a lot of women fighting with each other. Then nothing. It would be disingenuous to even call them feuds, but each pairing, right? We'll go with pairing. Each pairing. It's just the same shit. Rinse and repeat, copy and paste.
Yeah, Jimmy Uso comes out, attacks Drew McIntyre.
No, but listen, like, see the way like Jimmy Uso's like the middleman here.
Yeah.
How many other feuds have got like a middle person in it?
I know.
Like Tiffany Stratton versus Nia Jax or Jade Cargill.
Anyway, Jimmy Uso comes out, he attacks him, and one of the security guys that actually breaks up the fight is Doug Mello, the guy that actually pulled Raja Jackson off a Psycho Stu.
How demeaning is this, by the way? Guy actually prevents a real fucking situation and he has to come out for these fruits.
It's almost, you wouldn't even be surprised if that's like a dig. You think you're a tough man, you're stopping a real fight? Well, we're going to put you with 20 guys that can't stop a fake fight. I mean, like, what the fuck, you know? It's like, anyway, I don't know.
Moving on.
I don't see why that Doug Mello can't get a job when you've got like guys like Aleister Black and Eli Dragunov and Ray Phoenix running about.
No.
Anyway, right, speaking of Ray Phoenix and Nakamura taking on JC Mateo and Tama Tonga.
So this is SmackDown's Dragon Lee and AJ Styles.
I mean, pretty much, you've got
the Mexican and the Japanese wrestler.
Yeah, that's it. You've got your guy with the mask on and the guy for New Japan, the guy that's wrestled in New Japan Pro Wrestling, the veteran, the guy that's in his late 40s. And that's it. I mean, that's it.
And who did they wrestle? The Judgment Day, the Raw's faction, and who did they wrestle? SmackDown's faction. It's just no, honestly, who books this?
Rinse and repeat.
No, in the MFTs, you said it, and I said it. Talcum powder. I mean, they're fucking wearing talcum powder, guys.
No, but there's
why? Why did they debut with nothing and now they're wearing talcum powder?
Yeah, it just makes no sense. It's like, do they think that makes them more imposing? Do they believe that's character development? Oh, look, they paint their face white now, so they're great. I mean,
like, when did someone, right, have a gimmick and then halfway through the gimmick have the same gimmick, but then, like, alter their attire so drastically like this?
Yeah, it just doesn't.
Like, it would be like Kane beginning without the mask, and then as time goes on, he gets more and more bits of clothes on him.
Yeah,
and then eventually the mask.
Yeah, it doesn't really
So
make
what we're
it.
doing?
Doesn't really make any sense. Nick Aldis, I mean, JC Mateo and Tama Tonga win.
Do you care, guys?
For anybody that gives a shit that they win. We then get Nick Aldis telling Jimmy Uso that he can't have any more backstage brawls tonight. Jimmy says, "Well, that's some BS. Big Jim wants a big brawl." And
No. I would like the question asked for Jimmy Uso here. Why? Why are we not allowed to fight? No, why? I want to hear through Nick Aldis' mouth. What's so bad about these brawls out there?
anyway, I mean, who gives a shit? Jimmy says he wants to throw hands, so Nick makes a no DQ match tonight with Drew McIntyre. I mean, again, Drew McIntyre wrestling before the title match and Cody Rhodes isn't.
No,
Just
come on! No, let's no fucking gloss over it. It's a wrestling. Wrestling has been built on guys brawling with each other, getting beat up, right? When back in the day when you had GMs that didn't want their guys fighting, it would have been when they went to like the next level. Like we're watching 2003, Kane literally went round fucking killing people, right? Setting people on fire. He nearly killed Tommy Dreamer, he nearly killed Rico and a few other guys. He chokeslammed Bischoff off the stage, he tombstoned Linda, right? He's killing people and non-wrestlers at that as well. That's where you step in. See when two guys are in a feud, why is it so bad if they're punching each other at ringside? Why does that need 40 guys to split it up?
no, I know.
See that is them trying to book it like the UFC, like the boxing.
But here,
Wrestling's never been about that.
some beatdowns have been like Some beatdowns have been great and really memorable. And nowadays, you just don't get them because security just runs out to break everything up.
Look at the invasion, right? When did they ever use referees and security?
Yeah, and they were.
And that's like a six. No, never.
And they were basically fighting all the time.
Why didn't the security come out and stop Austin entering the arena with a pull cue and battering the Alliance?
Because that would have got better ratings, wouldn't it? See, instead of Austin coming out with a tire wrench or whatever, imagine Jim White comes out.
Aye.
Or not. Is it Jim White?
Right, it's Jim White.
Aye, Jim White and El
Wait,
Hebner.
hold on, Jim White? That's the fucking guy that does talk.
I know, isn't it? Is it? What's his name? Tim White.
Tim White.
Tim White, brother. No,
Simon,
no.
it's Stone Cold.
But what do they want? No. What do they want? Did they want Stone Cold coming out and opening a can of whoop ass, or do they want a bunch of referees coming out and breaking everything up?
No, it's pish.
Because see, instead of Austin coming out to save the day, they could have just McMahon could have sent the referees down to save the day and stop it and stop. But what's better, right? The referees coming out to stop the Alliance guys beating up the WWF guys, or Stone Cold coming out and opening a can, dropping stunners on every jobber in the ring.
They knew it was about pride. They knew it was about masculinity, and if the referees were doing the job of the WWF guys, well, they should be protecting their own company.
That makes him look weak.
Yes, and it's the same here.
Imagine the referees need to save Taker and Kane and Jericho and Rock, was it?
Yeah,
not Rock. It was someone else.
Angle.
Aye. Imagine the referees needed to come out and save them.
No, it's embarrassing, man. Honestly, doing this it's
like every
kicked off with it.
Especially on happens more on SmackDown.
We watched the highlights, right? I kid you not. Kicks off with it, then the Tiffany Jade Cargill thing does it, and then it ends with it.
I've never see.
And then even I'm pretty sure Priest and it's Selena Vega got involved.
Honestly,
but Selena Vega's worth about 50 security guards because he can't do anything.
See, you get this like every single week without fail, like multiple times. See the likes of Jamie Noble, Kenny Dykstra, Jordan Jason, all these guys. Never, you've never seen them so much in your life.
No.
You see Jordan Jason now more.
Jason Jordan, by the way.
Whatever he's fucking called, that
Jordan Jason.
Well, the jobber, man. You see these guys.
Black Angle.
You see these guys more now than when they were actually wrestling. They're out there like 3 or 4 times a night to break up a fight. No, but see, can they not understand how just that devalues security as well? It's like, see, security coming out's supposed to be a big deal. See when you do the same thing 3 or 4 times a show, it's not a big deal. No, honestly, how can they think it's good? They're fucking retarded, man. Who's booking this shit?
No. See when they're sitting backstage in these wee booking meetings and we see them all on Unreal Triple H sitting at the head of the table. So what are we going to do again?
I've got a good idea. For the 4th time tonight, we'll send out the road agents and the referees and security. Oh, aye. Fucking great creative plan there.
Not remember though.
Big nose bastard.
Not remember though. Back in the day, and I've seen back in the day. I'm fucking sick as yet, but we have to say it right. You know why each feud felt different? Because each match had like a different ending, right? And different stories to tell. That is numerous segments on tonight's show, and like you pointed out, happens on Raw, happens on NXT. It's the same shit. How many feuds today are getting split up by security? It is the same fucking shit every single week.
Right, the Secret Service are talking with Julia backstage.
Move on. Do not even talk anymore.
Kiana James is saying that Julia's not available or whatever. She doesn't offer Diva's discount.
No, leave us pipe on that.
And Nikki Cross was lurking in the background. I mean, they're doing the same shit. Were they not doing this 2-3 years ago?
Guys, who cares?
No, wait. Were they not doing this, like, honest to God, were they not doing this, like, 3 years ago after she stopped doing that Nikki Ash shit?
3 years for perfect.
No, were they not doing this thing where she was, like...
No, you're right.
Spying behind the curtains? Was it on Alexa Bliss or something?
Yeah.
And now you got Nikki Cross working again.
Who is it? No, see Triple H, man. He actually thinks he's cooking with gas here. He thinks he's like the first caveman that found fucking.
Oh, gas, no bricks.
No, seriously. That's what he's like. Right, we've got this segment backstage. You can't speak a lick of English, and you're fucking boring as cement. But what we're going to do? What's going to save it, guys? Nikki Ash in the corner,
peeking through the curtains.
No,
that's a game changer right there.
No, honestly, man. This. What does Nikki Ash doing? What does her doing this achieve?
See if someone's going to.
What's it achieve?
Yeah, but see if someone's going to be peeking behind the curtains. It needs to be someone like Jerry the King Lawler peeking into the women's locker room.
Yeah,
when they're changing. That's what it needs to be.
Yeah.
Nikki Cross. Oh, Nikki Cross. She also wants to get involved in the title picture. Oh, that's amazing. Things are heating up tonight. Fuck off. Right, Tiffany Stratton versus Kiana James. Shite match. Julia got involved, so therefore Jade Cargill came down, made the save, and then did one of the most lamest predictable heel turns you could see. You could foresee this coming a mile away, man. Just the way she was standing about, lingering about like a bad smell.
When she drops her belt, I'll pick it up for you. Yeah, I'll dust it off for you. There you go. Even when his arm again.
Even when she did the clothesline, it was almost like in slow motion. You just seen it. You just seen it coming a mile away. But you know, whatever. These people aren't pros. Eli Dragunov then runs into Sami Zayn backstage. Sami Zayn congratulates Dragunov because he didn't have a chance to last week. And Dragunov says, I hope I can emulate you or some shit like that because you did the open challenges and now I'm going to do them. And it gets announced by Michael Cole that Sami Zayn isn't able to compete tonight. He's not fit. He didn't pass the medical or whatever. He's not cleared. Anyway, I think it's mad that Michael Cole just gets moved to SmackDown because it suits that other guy, Joe Testori. See when Jim Ross got moved to SmackDown in the draft, that was a huge fucking deal. It was. And JR was rightfully pissed.
Right.
See now, they just move people from brand to brand to brand like it's nothing.
Jade Cargill says she's taking the women's title. Moving on, right? Dragunov promo. Now, I've got a big problem with this. He comes out, he says, I've missed all you guys, I really have. Yada, yada, yada. Oh, some devastating lows. Talks about at the end, right, how he likes pain. My dear friends and enemy, pain shall entertain you. This is the guy that likes getting chopped. He likes being beat red raw by guys that are a foot taller than him. Do you not... Right, you would have to be retarded to not understand the problem here. This is a guy that likes pain. He loves it. He thrives off it. That's his entire gimmick. But he's just back for a year out. How... No, can no one see how fucking retarded that is? How do these people write that and think that's good though?
But this guy's injury shouldn't have kept him out for a year. This guy loves pain.
No, come on.
This guy should have manned up and not been out for a year.
No, this is absolutely ridiculous.
You know,
no.
Nah, Mick Foley's the guy that loves pain, getting tossed after Hell in a Cell, and he's like, I want to do it again.
Yeah.
This guy takes a wee bump, but he's like, oh, I need a year off. So I mean, who's the guy that? Come on. I mean, he's an extreme legend. What? Because he takes a couple of chops.
I know.
Look at Nia Jax. She fucking eats a shitload of chops. Pork chops, chicken chops,
lamb chops,
beef chops.
All the chops, brother. No, but come on. This is just plain dead retarded. That's another thing, right? See, as boring as it is, the inconsistencies and the hypocrisies every fucking week, man. Like, who's actually writing this? But no, right. The question is, who's writing it? But I want to know who's going over it. Because whoever's go... See if me and you can go over it, half dead, at 8 a.m. And bash the fuck out of it. How can a guy that's going to be sitting on millions a year not figure something out?
But can we just? I don't know everyone that's backstage. I don't know everyone that's got a hand in this. But can we just admit that there's no way Triple H thinks this is good? Triple H is he's clocked out. Triple H has sold his soul. Surely though. Sure. Oh, but I don't give a fuck. Bret Hart can say he never had a creative bone in his butt. I don't give a shit. It doesn't matter, right? You don't need to be creative to realise what you're creating is shit. Yeah. You could be the most uncreative person ever, but if you've seen good creative stuff, then you're going to know the difference. Just because you can't create something that's creative doesn't mean that you don't know what's creative and what's not.
Absolutely. And that goes
like, for example, just because you might suck at singing, but you can still
appreciate good
singing. So
same way artists, fucking musicians.
Like Cali couldn't wrestle for shit, but I'm sure he looked at Shawn Michaels. I mean, he's pretty fucking good. Anyway, the point is, even if Triple H is the most uncreative person in the fucking world, he must know that this creative isn't good. He must.
No, he must.
He must.
No, he must.
Can we agree on that?
Yeah.
I don't care how uncreative he is. It doesn't mean he thinks this is good. He can't. It's not possible.
Yeah, no, it's ridiculous, but this whole Dragunov promo, and I'm sick of this, man.
Although I did see that movie where Triple H drove the yellow bus. I'm beginning to think he should be riding the yellow bus, to be fair. But
licking the windies on it, man.
I mean, right, we get Aleister Black and Selena Vega. They come out for the open challenge, and I mean, Selena Vega's hot, but I mean that's your whack. I mean that's literally all you can say.
Nothing hot about this match.
That's the only positive, but so fucking wet. Who cares? I mean, who cares? She's hot, but you get to see her for like 2 seconds.
And then you've got the colouring book versus the flabby fucking pain tolerance guy.
Honestly, Aleister Black, just a bunch of shite-looking tattoos, and people make it as if, oh, he's a big guy. He's this. No, he's like 6'1", which might be pretty big for today's roster. But in terms of his build, he's flabby fat, isn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, who isn't?
Yeah.
They've all got the same build.
No definition.
Aleister Black.
There's more definition on his fucking tattoos than there is on his...
Aleister Black, the Usos, they've all got the same build.
Yep. Punk.
Sami Zayn.
Yep,
they've all got that same build.
Yeah.
Shite build.
Yeah, I go to the gym once a week, and I go to LGBTQ protests the other 6 days a week. I mean, that's the kind of look they've got.
Yeah. Yeah, who knows? I guess Roxanne Perez doesn't have a gym in her house. Every time Punk calls over, he can't exercise, he can't work out. Right, so the Dragunov wins.
Because Priest came out and took off his glasses and oh, look, I've got a burnt eye.
So Vega hits like a Hurricane Rana on Dragunov, and then Priest comes out, takes his sunglasses off, his eyes burnt. Aleister Black's like, oh, I did that. And then he walks into the jumping torpedo, and 1, 2, 3. Then Priest gets in the ring and starts battering Aleister Black, and then eventually Selena Vega jumps on his back and starts raking his eye, and this is enough to incapacitate Damian Priest so Selena Vega can save the day. And it's just, again, it's just like the women here just like, see if she's jumping on his back, and she also cost him last week when he got the fireball in the eye, and she's like raking at his burnt eye. I mean, is he not within his right to like do a snapmare onto the floor or to back up into the ring post? It just is shite, isn't it? It is fucking shite.
Yeah, no, he pretty much just has to accept this.
Yeah.
As good as it gets for him is taking her off him. He can't do an offensive maneuver. No, don't you dare.
Can't even do a defensive fucking maneuver.
I know, it's just...
Anyway,
there's loads of people calling on Twitter to fire Road Dogg, and then everyone's like, oh, but you've got to blame Triple H. Why not just fire both of them? Triple H will never fire Road Dogg.
No. Well, I mean, is it it's up to him anymore? Oh, you didn't know.
No, we talked about comedy earlier, right? I think Road Dogg's probably the funniest guy in the business, and this guy can't produce something.
Whoa. What do you mean, funniest guy in the business?
Road Dogg?
Like, of all time or ever, or what?
Well, one of them.
I don't know. I mean, I like that. Your mama's so poor, she goes to KFC to lick other people's fingers. That was
anytime I've heard legends speak, who's the funniest, they all say Road Dogg. Hardy Boys both said Road Dogg. Anybody that does a shoot interview says Road Dogg. So I'm just going off that.
Well, he's not translating that onto SmackDown.
My point is, Road Dogg is funny, right? Right, let's say, he's the 10th funniest of all time. Should the 10th funniest of all time guy not be able to produce something?
I'll tell you what, it's obvious Road Dogg's not a producer. Why doesn't he try his hand at commentary?
I don't know.
No, wait. See, these guys are past it and they don't wrestle anymore. They're obviously they're shite producers and they're shite road agents. Why don't they try doing commentary? Because it's not like we've got great commentators in WWE. Maybe Road Dogg.
Yes, but okay, right. But back to a previous point. If every match just ends with security brawl, right, or like a middleman, what are they producing? Why do you need multiple producers if everything's the same shit?
I mean, I don't know, but what I do know is up next we got Carmelo Hayes doing a backstage interview. Now, this didn't appear on our highlights.
Thank fuck for that.
But he talked about being him. Kit Wilson interrupted him, and then Melo challenged Kit Wilson to a match next week. And Kit said he's going to expose Melo next week. Jesus. And give him
that shite. He's consumed by it.
He said he's going to expose Melo next week and give him a dose of toxic medicine. Can you tell me when did they start booking jobber matches in advance? The only matches that should be getting announced for next week were big matches.
No.
Like, see when Jericho and Michaels 2 weeks in advance gets announced for the Hollywood Raw?
Yep.
Kane versus RVD gets announced in it. Why are we getting Melo and Kit Wilson announced having a match next week?
It's see, back in the day, man.
This should have been a 2-minute match happening.
Back in the day, you tend to get, no matter who it was, the match was made for later on. But you're right, it's like a jobber match? This is disgraceful.
Then Fraxium tell Eli that they both want a shot at the WWE United States title. The open challenge is open to tag teams as well, apparently. Dragunov tells Fraxium that he'll see them around. And Nathan Fraser tells Axiom that Dragunov didn't sit and wait for his opportunity, so they're not going to wait either. Then DIY join the conversation. DIY tell Fraxium to make their dreams smaller. And, I mean, that's pretty much it. Then Tamatonga walks up, and it's basically just a bunch of jobber tag teams talking to each other backstage. So
no, this is where the US...
The US Championship is open to tag teams as well.
Guys,
not good tag teams.
We just watched the semi-finals tournament for the US Championship in 2003. Got guys like Rhino... It's Rhino, Benoit, Guerrero, Matt Hardy. You know, all 4 guys that will go in the Hall of Fame.
Rhino wasn't in there.
Was he not in it?
No.
Who was the other one?
It was Matt Hardy, Benoit, and it was Guerrero, Billy Gunn.
Well, Billy Gunn.
I'm an ass man.
Billy Gunn is in the Hall of Fame, right? So I can't take that away.
Rhino was in the quarterfinals, though.
Who else was in it then? Who was the other guys in the quarters?
Ultimo Dragon, John Cena, and
A-Train?
No, don't think no. I don't know. Can't remember.
Either or, right? Everyone we just mentioned there is regarded as a legend, like a true legend. Most of them, I mean, even Ultimo Drago. I'm not Ultimo Dragon. I'm not that keen on. Point is, does that not just show you how far the US titles fell?
No, absolutely.
I mean, we are talking about Benoit, Guerrero, the likes of Rhino, Cena, Billy Gunn. These
maybe
names,
A-Train actually, maybe an A-Train.
Right, so yeah, and Albert, right, who's alright. I'm not going to sit here. Lord Tensai was brilliant. Point is, all these guys, right, recognisable names. 20 odd years later, we remember them, right? Some have sadly passed away. Some have went on to do some great stuff. I mean, John Cena speaks volumes, right? Where are any of these guys going?
Nowhere.
No, but no, it's mad.
20 years, no one's talking about Fraxium.
No, but
not a fucking chance.
No, but no, it's mad. See DIY here. Gargano and Ciampa are older than what Billy Gunn was in 2003. Guerrero and Benoit. And look how much Guerrero, Benoit and Billy Gunn had done by 2003 compared to what DIY have done.
Yep.
And something tells me that Gargano and Ciampa aren't going to do what Benoit and Guerrero did the next year in 2004. Ending WrestleMania as both world champion. Imagine Triple H did that.
Yep. And then we get an interview with Kathy Kelly and Charlotte Flair and Alexa. They accept Bayley's challenge and they say this Monday on Raw. It's going to be Charlotte and Alexa putting their titles on the line against Bayley and Lyra Valkyria. And that's pretty much it. So, there you go. That's it.
Boring.
And also Alexa accepts a match for Nia Jax next week, 1-on-1. So, aye, that's it. 2 more matches announced. 2 more matches that nobody gives an absolute shit about. Then we get the no DQ match, Drew McIntyre and Jimmy Uso to end the show main event, brawl around the arena. Then we get a Slim Jim table. And see, when you just see the Slim Jim table and then you see the Orchid cider ad in the middle of the ring, the advertising, the promotions, it's like, to me, it kills wrestling. It does. Think of all the great wrestling moments and just imagine there's all these sponsors around the ring.
See now, man, see in the good old day, table spots felt organic. See now, it feels like they're simply just getting out.
It's like one a week.
Sponsorship.
We need to show the Slim Jim table.
Yeah.
It's almost like when Jimmy pulled it out, he was like touching the Slim. It's almost like he's pointing out, here guys, don't forget this table sponsored by Slim Jim.
Yep, just really poor selling as well. Big
Jim using the Slim Jim.
Like, Drew hits the Future Shock DDT. Am I wrong to think that he hits this and that should be Jimmy Uso out?
You'd think so.
But then...
I get one of his finishers technically the Claymore. Doesn't matter. A signature move should be good enough to beat fucking Jimmy Uso.
They'd kick out of he'd kick out of a real Claymore. The one that fucking blows up in Call of Duty.
The one that Solid Snake has to climb over. Right, then Drew McIntyre goes for the Claymore kick. Jimmy Uso hits a Samoan drop through a table and immediately gets up and pulls Drew McIntyre into the middle of the ring. And it's like, you just did a Samoan drop through a table. Aren't you going to fucking sell it? No, you're just going to bounce straight up and pull Drew into the middle of the ring. Then he goes for the Uso splash. And somehow, McIntyre's got enough time to get to his feet and grab the chair and throw it into Jimmy Uso's face. It's like, again, not a very organic or natural way to counter a top rope maneuver. Normally when someone's got a top rope maneuver, you counter it by rolling it the way. Not bouncing up after being hit with a Samoa drop through a table and then hitting them with a chair.
He should have rolled it the way here. Both men then like crawl and climb to their feet in opposite corners, and Drew turns around and runs into him and hits a Claymore, 1, 2, 3. That's how you book it. That's if I was producing it. If I was a road agent boy, that's how I would have done it. But no, they just kill kayfabe. They kill. Psychology's just fucking dead, man. Honestly, like everything about this match is shocking. And you know what? I like Drew McIntyre, but I think we are just so far removed for guys that actually know what they're doing in the business. Honestly, Drew McIntyre, 15, 16, 17 years ago, puts on a better match than this Drew because the environment was just better.
And he's working with better people.
Yeah. There is no way he gets away with doing this against like a taker.
No. Anyway, guys, McIntyre wins. Then he chokes out Jimmy with a chair. Then Cody Rhodes comes out to make a save. And then Cody checks on Big Jim. And then McIntyre's getting back in the ring, and Cody's like having to look up the Titantron and looking over his shoulder just so he can time it properly. Really awful here. You got Cody Rhodes for about 15 seconds, just looking nervy and trying to detect when McIntyre's getting back in the ring. Nothing looks natural anymore. Everything just looks so difficult for these guys. And then Cody Rhodes turns around and he sees Drew McIntyre for about 4 seconds, but still can't get out of the way of the Claymore. Just a really fake-looking end to this match.
Yeah, it's just Cody Rhodes, man. See the way he looked he's just looking left and right, and he looks at the Titantron for a good 2 seconds, and 2 seconds in wrestling terms is fucking massive, and looking like a goofball. And also the opening promo where he's like, "You want the title, Drew? I'm taking that, Drew." And it's just like, you need to take a chill pill and sit back.
Yeah, it's like, see,
No, but there's no in between. It's Cody. It's either monotone, "Hey Dallas, what do you want?"
or overreaction,
or just overreact. I mean, fucking retardation, man.
Well, that was it. Drew hits the Claymore on Rhodes and the show ends. I'm not overreacting. This show was fucking shit.
It breaks my heart how bad wrestling. No, think of the true greats of this business. Think how they could go up levels and promos and make it feel organic. Like it wouldn't just go from 0 to 100 just like on a top. There'd be levels.
Yeah, well, this is at the bottom of the level, so I'm giving it a 0.
Fuck it. I mean, I think a 0's generous, but I'll get a 0 as well. The worst show you'll ever see. That's what SmackDown is.
Are you ready for a good show? I am ready. I've been ready for years. Fucking give me one.
There is no one on it. Like, what are we doing? This is nothing happening.
Jimmy Uso, back-to-back main events. Wrestling is dead. Till next time. Peace.